I've made several videos on smartphone holders, and here's an interesting predicament that has come up. My smartphone holder attaches itself to something that is magnetic, like a shim of metal like that underneath your cell phone case. Now, for that to work, your cell phone case has to be somewhat slim, or you can attach the piece of metal on the outside of your case, for example, but that's pretty unsightly. But you can do that. My new case that I've gotten for this phone here is thicker, so the metal shim won't read to the magnetic holder here. And if I want to put it on the outside of this case has a kickstand now, so it won't work. I can't attach anything to the outside of the case. I want to use the kickstand. So what I recommend, and what I have used in other cars, is this type of cradling holding apparatus. It's by Vicseed. I'll show you guys. The Vicseed Easy Clip Car Mount. I recommend this. I've used it. Not only is the cradling mechanism here very nice, watch this. Oh, very nice. And it securely clips in whatever size cell phone you have. So very versatile, right? So if you have a phone that is thin with magnetic shim to it that can fit in other magnetic shim cars, but your phone holder with this can hold any phone, you see. So this is far better than this. If I had known this was around, I would have gotten this instead of this. I would rather not take it off from the base here. I like the way that sticks. I'm hoping I can just detach it from here, not from the actual dashboard. If I can't, I'll have to redo it with the one that I have here. Now this one is very heavy duty, the one that comes with Vicseed. So I always have this to fall back on if it does detach, which it might. But I'm going to try and salvage that and just take it off from here. Let's see what happens. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is detach the vacuum here. And it kind of lifts up there. And if I can see that tab there, I can just lift this off somehow and peel it off slowly. I don't want to rip it off, so I'm going to use both hands here and slowly, and not get my fingers on this tacky side because I want to attach it still. Oh gosh, you see that? Going as slow as I can. It's very tacky. Oh gosh. I'm trying to keep it clean so I can reuse this disc. If you guys want to know how I attach this bottom disc so securely, you guys can watch my other videos. But this is reusable. I can attach this to the dashboard or to another disc to another car. As I mentioned, I don't plan on using this magnetic disc anymore. This is the new Vicseed Easy Clip Car Mount. And in my previous video, I explained how this is superior. The quality of parts is very heavy duty. And the disc that it comes with to sit on, this thing here, is very good. I'm just going to sit this on here. Hopefully it'll match up well. The one thing I did mention in the previous video was I didn't like the way it's set up so high when you fixed it to your dashboard. You see that it's kind of like a right angle there. And the one mistake I made in my previous video, which I just realized, is that this range of motion can be changed from not just straight to up, but all the way back this way. So you can attach it this way. So it can kind of extend out and down this way. I think this is way better. And I should have, in the instructions, it shows the range of motion going like completely 180. And I didn't realize that's what it meant. So in the other car that I installed, it's like this. And it's kind of just stuck there. Yes, it can go in and out. But in this car, I'm going to install it this way. So let's go ahead and do that now. Once you put it down, it's stuck in that position, which makes no sense to me. It should be able to rotate and release it and then switch it over and move it this way, which this one does not. So be careful. Don't just line up the tabs in the back because it will be not aiming towards you. I mean, you can adjust it here where the pivot thing is, where my pinky is pointing to right now, but it cannot move from here, which makes no sense. I'm going to put my phone down and glue it down this way so it's slightly adjusted towards me, and I can make any fine adjustments here where that ball is, the tightening ball. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Don't keep putting it on and peeling it off. Really make sure you want it the way you want it before sticking it on. You're just making it harder for yourself with this adhesive not doing its job. I hope I didn't just screw it up, but it looks like the old base and the new suction cup is working fine. I opened up the suction here and then put it down and then pushed it down here so it really sucks together. I made this thing straight on as much as I could. So I thought by having it at an angle here would be great, and I can adjust it further here. The only problem is it looks really weird when you're in your car and this is being at an angle. So after ripping it off like 2 or 3 times, I decided having this more slightly straight on as I could and then adjusting it here is the best way to go using this adjustment tightening thing. You can adjust it this way, right? So I'll show you guys, like this is fine. So being able to adjust this is better than having this angle towards you permanently fixed like that. One more thing I want to mention, you'll notice that it's not suspended in air right now. I'm letting it rest against my dashboard here, and that's because I want this to settle. If I have it raised up right now, it's going to put unnecessary pressure while this is curing together. So I'm just letting everything rest down, and after 24 hours, I can then adjust this thing here. Maybe pull this out if I want to. This is really far out. I can bring this back in, tighten it up, and adjust it like this. I think that looks pretty good. And what I like really about this is that it's far away from the vents. So during like the cold winter months, your phone's gonna get hot using the GPS. You don't want that heat blowing on your phone, which is why I'm not a fan of using the vent clips. The vent clips as well is too strong. These thin, for me, my thin, vent things here are very fragile. I don't want any my really heavy smartphones weighing on it and breaking it. So I prefer something that's very securely attached to my dashboard here. Because it can rotate all the way back, it has more reach here, and it can extend further out to you. I can even recommend putting this base further back here, where there's even more flat surface, which means a better bond. So if you do it the other way and you have a short range, you want to put it closer to you, right? Which is what I did last time. It's a very short arm. I do recommend the cradling approach rather than magnetic attachments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helps. Bye-bye.